You've heard of Persians, but what if I told you many Iranians today don't even speak Persian natively, and that their DNA reveals links not just to Indo-Europeans, but also to Central Asians, Caucasians, and even Arabs? Iran is one of the most genetically layered countries on Earth. But who are Iranians, really? Let's break down the DNA, ethnicity, and physical appearance of Iran's many peoples, and uncover the forgotten faces of this ancient land. Iran's population is nearly 90 million, and it's anything but homogeneous. Between 67% and 80% are part of the Iranic family, descendants of ancient Indo-European-speaking peoples. The largest group, Persians, forming the core of Iran's culture and language. Other Iranic peoples include Kurds, Laz, Jalakis, Mazandaranis, Baluchis, Tats, and Talish. They share ancient roots, but each group has a unique history and DNA signature. Persians, or Farsis, are the cultural and linguistic majority of Iran. They're direct descendants of ancient Indo-Iranian tribes, but over centuries, their genes absorbed layers of history, Arab conquests, Turkic migrations, Mongol invasions, and regional blending with neighboring peoples. Yet, the core Persian genome remains rooted in West Eurasian and ancient Iranian ancestry. So what does Persian DNA actually look like? Most Persians show a mix of ancient Iranian farmer ancestry from Neolithic Iran, steppe Indo-European input from Bronze Age migrations, small traces of Arabian, South Asian, and Caucasus DNA. Common Y DNA. Paternal haplogroups include J2, tied to Neolithic Iran and the Mediterranean, R1A, a signature of Indo-Iranian tribes, G, L, and Q, found regionally. It's a deep, continuous genetic story, interrupted but never erased. Persian phenotypes vary by region, but most commonly include olive to fair skin, dark brown or black hair, brown or hazel eyes, prominent facial bone structure, often with defined noses and cheekbones. But in northern Iran, especially near the Caspian Sea, you'll also find lighter features, sometimes even blue or green eyes, a legacy of mixing with Caucasus peoples. Kurds, found in western Iran, genetically similar to Persians, with more Anatolian-like admixture, known for rugged mountain features, broader phenotypic range. Laz, in the Zagros range, share close ties with Persians but have remained more genetically isolated. Jalakis and Mazandaranis, live along the Caspian Sea. Fascinating surprise, DNA links them closer to Georgians and Circassians than to Persians, often lighter-skinned with European-like facial features. These groups speak Iranian languages but carry unique phenotypes and ancient genetic layers. Iran is also home to around 15 to 24% Turkic peoples. The largest group, Azerbaijanis, found mainly in northwest Iran. Though they speak a Turkic language, DNA shows they're mostly Iranian genetically, with moderate Central Asian admixture. Their Turkic identity came from language shifts, not mass migration. Other Turkic groups include the Kashkai, nomads of southern Iran, the Turkmen in the northeast, genetically closer to Central Asians. Despite language, they remain deeply connected to Iran's genetic base. Iranian Arabs make up around 2 to 3% of the population. They mostly live in Khuzestan, near the Iraq border, and descend from tribes that migrated after the 7th century Islamic conquests. Over time, they intermarried with Persians and Laz, blending culturally and genetically. DNA shows a mix of Arabian Peninsula ancestry with local Iranian elements. Iran also hosts small but historic minorities: Assyrians, ancient Christian Aramaic speakers; Armenians, mostly in Isfahan and Tehran; Georgians and Circassians, brought during the Safavid era, many assimilated; Mandaeans, mysterious Gnostic group originally from Mesopotamia. Their DNA preserves threads of Mesopotamian, Caucasus, and Anatolian ancestry, living time capsules of Iran's layered past. If you take a DNA test in Iran, your ancestry breakdown might show 50 to 70% Iranian Plateau ancestry, 5 to 20% Turkic Central Asian, 5 to 15% Semitic, Arabian, 5 to 10% Caucasus, Anatolian, or South Asian. Even within one family, the DNA variation can be wide, especially in border regions or historically diverse cities like Shiraz or Tabriz. Iran's appearance is just as diverse as its DNA. Northern Iranians, often lighter skin, softer facial features; Zagros region, Laz, Kurds, robust builds, sharper features; Southern Iranians, Khuzestan, Hormozgan, darker skin, more Arab or African influence; Eastern Iranians, Khorasan, some show Turkic Central Asian facial traits. There's no single Iranian look, just a vast human spectrum across one ancient land. If this deep dive into Iranian DNA fascinated you, hit like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. See you next time.